guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to take a look at EZA Kale. I'm definitely about 500 trillion years late on this unit. That's okay. She is amazingly good. I should also point out that I do have a little bit of equipment on my girl Kale here. As a Universe 6 unit, I have a plethora of good equipment. I think this super attack one here, I might have put this on Kale like before before the Universe 6 equipment event came out, but like I've got this level 3 crit on her. Any Universe 6 unit, because that equipment event is so good, like you just have equipment for all Universe 6 units. It's so good. So let's go ahead and see how effective our girl Kale is going to be. The question of that is very effective. So we have this triple Kale rotation, by the way. Kale's attack set's going to be very high right here, by the way. This Kale I still have not done the rainbow video on yet, but I'll get that out soon. There's just so many unit showcases to do right now. It's just insane. And then like I'm on Legends and I'm doing lots of Legends stuff, and there's just content to make for days. So let's see what Kale's attack set is. Turn 1. Oh, okay. So 2.55. Now I don't really need to tell people that's insane because she does that right there. So she had a 5 million attack set basically turn 1. And, I mean, her chances of doing a third super attack are decent, right, from her hidden potential system, depending upon how much you have into her hidden potential system there. Because Kale gets 160% attack at the start of turn, right, which is a lot. What is her attack stat? Like 16,000 something? Almost 17k. Now, you know, actually for an EZA unit, that's still solid. You know, there are a lot of EZA units with higher than that attack stats, but, like, this is... You know, recently Dokkan Fest exclusives have been in the 17k range. There have been some previous Dokkan Fest exclusives in the past, like STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, STR Ultimate Gohan, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you know, who notably have been high 17k, but this is a really good attack stat for her. So to have a high attack stat like that and get 160% is very, very meaningful. Let's just go ahead and have Kefla just blow Android 13 away. Why not? Just go ahead and blast his ass out of here. So the other thing that Kale does is she has an additional attack, which has a great chance, 70%, of being a super attack. So it's going to be relatively common for Kale to do two... Oh, wow. Goodbye, 13. It's going to be relatively common for Kale to do 2 super attacks. 2 very powerful super attacks, as we saw. All right, so... I mean, this is going to be a little bit better of an attack stat than we saw last turn, by the way. Kale's going to hit like a freaking truck right here. I mean, this is going to be... Wait, no. Kale doesn't have Fierce Battle. Never mind. Because I was thinking that Kale had Fierce Battle. She doesn't. So, I mean, actually, she's getting... This is going to be the same attack stat then. Actually, never mind. Because the other Kale is giving... Oh, it's a little bit higher. Okay, I thought the other Kale gave 40%. Maybe, whatever. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, we didn't get the second super attack. That's uncommon and unfortunate. But we did get the additional potential system. So, there we go. I mean, Kale is just like a train. Just like... plowing through everything in front of her. And then on top of that, she has 60% damage reduction for 6 turns from the start of turn. That's obviously good, right? Like, it's not going to be as good as, you know, I don't know. I should take her into Super Battle Road because I'm actually not sure how effective that's going to be. Like 60% damage reduction. I'm not sure because 40% is not good enough. Super 17, HL, Zamasu tend to get just pimp smacked in Extreme Super Battle Road, right? Like, you have to, like, have defensive support or something for them, right? So, I don't know. I mean, she's definitely going to be cutting off over half of the damage, but, you know, for super attacks, right? She's definitely going to take a lot less from super attacks than a lot of other units, but I am pretty unsure of how effective she is going to be over there. I mean, regardless, she's just a ridiculously powerful unit, right? Like, they did a really good job of... Universe 6 is just stacked beyond belief now with these EZAs, with Kefla, with Vados, with the Awakenings for the Tech Khalifa and the STR Kale. Like, it's just so insane. LR Kale and Khalifa is still one of the top 5 best units in the game. There's just so much to work with. Now, okay, it's definitely been over 6 turns. So when it's been over 6 turns, what's her defense? Only 57k. So I don't really need to put her right here. I mean, we'll let her do this, but she doesn't have her 60% damage reduction. She can activate it past the 7th turn, but you need 6 physical key spheres, which we're not going to be able to get, right? So that is something that you are going to have to sort of keep in mind with our girl Kale here. Again, we could die right here. I'm just curious to see how well if 13 super attacks right away, okay, which he didn't, we would have died. Because this 13 doesn't actually play around. He's quite powerful. So, you know, we would have had to have been very careful. But look at these damage numbers Kale's putting out. I mean, she does a lot of damn damage. And then there's that second super attack. Like, 3 of those super attacks, like, you know, she's doing, like, if she does another one, that's almost a 7 million attack stat, basically, in damage that she's doing. Like, Kale is pretty good. You know, I think she's an outstanding unit, honestly. I'm pretty impressed. You know, they definitely are making sure that these EZA units are nuts. Her damage reduction was active. Yeah, okay, never mind, it was. She's only taken 100k from Android 13. Her damage reduction was still active. So, dude, that was... How many turns has it been? I feel like it's been over 6. Okay, so it doesn't activate until her first turn. She definitely had... There's 100% chance she had the damage reduction active right there, because you guys can watch previous videos. 13 will super you for 250k. Like, he hits really hard. So she definitely had her damage reduction active right there, because he kills your defense when he super attacks you, right? So, I mean, that was pretty impressive, and I guess it must be the 6 turns from when she first shows up, so I think that would have been turn 6 right there, actually. So next turn when she comes back, she wouldn't have it. Pretty good. I really like this Kale. I feel like I definitely undersold her when I first saw her info, because this is a pretty impressive showing by her so far. Kale, man, very, very strong. Very well done. I'm very impressed with what they're doing with a lot of these EZA units these days. Alright guys, so now we're over here on the Pure Saiyan team. Over here, I think Kale is going to be just as impressive. See, that's... Dude, the Pure Saiyan team, like, I don't... We could just quickly point this out, but, like... This is why, like, even, like, as Realm of Gods is just getting sucked off mercilessly by Dokkan, right? I mean, now look at Legends, too, right? Even though it's happening, like, meanwhile, Pure Saiyan's just constantly, it's just getting insane units, like, right? Like, you know, just since the start of April, you have, I think, the best unit in the game, RUNAWay Goku, these amazing free-to-play units, these 2 god-level units secretly, right? A couple of free-to-play units that are okay, and a summonable LR that's amazing for challenge runs, you know, Legendary Goku event and stuff like that. You know, we have Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, who I think is probably the most just STR Spirit Bomb Goku. Oh, I personally think it's the most overrated unit in the game, but, I mean, the Spirit Bomb is still that strong, right? The Spirit Bomb's not overrated. It's Goku himself, I think, is. And then, like, these 2 are insane, right? Like, and then we just got, like, Dokkan vs. Bardock. Like, dude, like, the Pure Saiyan team, it's never going to be bad. And, like, no one runs this team. I'm telling you, like, this team just doesn't get played. No one runs it. So that's why, like, you have to put Vegito, Gogeta, and Kefla on Pure Saiyan. It's just, it has to be done. It has to be done. Enough messing around, enough foreplay, enough of this, all this. Get them on here. Okay, just do it. Just do it. What is that, 1.83? So this is with no support. This is with no support and, like, no attack links, basically. And she's still doing an insane amount of damage, right? Like, that's the equivalent of, like, a 3.6 million attack stat, basically. Like, that's a lot. And that's no support. You know, B-Pan is giving her Shattering the Limit. That's it, which she doesn't need, right? Because, like, this Kale, that's the only problem with this Kale, is that she only has 1 attack link, which is just Berserker, which is 20%, which is significant, but it's only when HP is 50% or below. Now, I suppose on the Pure Saiyan team, you know, we could get that, right? I mean, Vegeta and Nappa have it. LR Tech Broly's got it. LR SCR Broly has it. The EZA Wrathful Broly's got it, right? There's a lot of, like, Pure Saiyan units. I mean, even the TUR for Broly, Chile, and Lemo, he's got it, but he's not on Pure Saiyans, is he? No, they don't give that yet. They gotta do that, man. Like, the TURs of these units and stuff like that, they need to have the proper categories. Like, the TUR for Trunks and Mai should be on Hybrid Saiyans, for example. Like, that's definitely something I would like to see them do. Okay, so, I mean, honestly, I'm just really pleased with what I'm seeing from Kale. I think they did a really good job. Like, because Kale, again, is a unit that she got her Dokkan Awakening on March 18th of 2018, which, you know, so she's, you know, over 2 years old now. But her original unit came out in July of 2017. Yeah, just several weeks after I had, like, Kale, like, came out, like, under a month after I started my account or something like that. And, like, now she's just this good. Like, they do a very good job, I think, of making sure that these EZA units are just incredibly relevant. Like, I love it. EZA is so good. Like, Zenkai is, like, more broken in Legends than EZAs are. But the thing about that is that you have to pay to do that, besides some free-to-play units. Like, the Zenkai Kid Goku is great, right? Like, he's amazing. And he's 100% free-to-play. But, like, you know, all EZAs are free-to-play, right? You know, maybe you need some good summonable units here and there. But it's definitely, I think, a fair system. Whereas in Legends, right, you know, Zenkai 7, like, Beerus and stuff like that, it's just whales have him, and that's it. And, like, if you're a free-to-play player and you go up against, like, them Zenkai units, it's just like, well, RIP in peace, my boy. So, okay. So we have LRB Pan's active skill going, plus we have Broly and Paragus with the, what is it, the 40% that support type buff they give. Now, remember that Kale is one of these units that's going to get a really nice buff from B-Pan because Kale has just a very fat attack stat at the beginning. Yeah, 2.8. Yeah, it's pretty good. Kale has a very, very fat attack stat right at the start of the turn, 160%, right? So there we go. 2.8 million attack stats right there is just truly impressive. And then, you know, could she have done a third one right there? Yes, she could have. You know, that's a lot of damage that she's doing. Plus 60% damage reduction. I mean, I don't really think there's much else for me to show, right? I'll probably try and take her and the EJL Khalifa into some Super Battle Road stages, I guess. Sort of see how effective they're going to be. I mean, physical in particular, I think this Kale... Yeah, I might do some runs and try and no-item physical because... super physical? Because I feel like this Kale, she could help get the job done, for real. I think so. So, we'll kind of see how it's going to work. Alright, let's go ahead and go into the breakdown. I feel like we've seen all we need to see from Kale. She's just a freight train, just mowing through the enemy, right? Alright, so this is Awakened Berserker. Kale Berserk. I mean, right away, I hate that this unit doesn't have the Super Saiyan link or on the Super Saiyan category, skipping way ahead. It just feels very stupid to me. I don't know. I mean, y'all tell me what you think, but I mean, she's a Super Saiyan. Like, you know? Legendary Super Saiyan Broly has a Super Saiyan link at the very least. Why doesn't Kale? And honestly, I think Legendary Super Saiyan Broly should be on the Super Saiyan category as well. Because it's, I mean, Super Vegeta is on Super Saiyan category. Why is Legendary Super Saiyan? Like, is it really a different form of Super Saiyan completely than, like, you know, grade 2 and 3 and stuff like that? Like Super Vegeta and that? I don't know, I guess. I still think you should, like, Kale and Legendary Super Saiyan Broly should just be on the Super Saiyan category. Kale's leader skill is physical type key 3 and 100% of stats. Irrelevant, doesn't really matter. But EZA units don't need good leader skills, who cares? Her super attack is the Gigantic Impact, which does immense damage and greatly lowers defense, which is good. Yeah, that is true. Kale is like... I feel like it's not too often that, like, non-exclusives, non-LRs have immense. Kale does. So that is another thing that factors into her very high damage. Her passive skill is called True Saiyan Form, which gives her a 160% attack buff at the start of turn, which is very freaking high, considering she has a very high chance of a second super attack, right? Then she launches an additional, which has a great chance, which is 70%, of becoming a super attack. So it's going to be very common, 7 times out of 10, that Kale is going to bust out 2 super attacks that are going to be at like a 2 million attack stat probably. Like, it's just going to be, she's going to be doing a lot of damage very quickly too. And then, you know, because Kale is just filled with key links, it's going to be pretty common for her to be super attacking as well. Like, you're probably not going to miss super attacks with her very often, considering 6 of her 7 links are key links, right? She also reduces damage received by 60% for 6 turns from the start of turn, which is very powerful. So you only really need to worry about that in, like, the Legendary Goku event or something like that. And based upon that first Android 13 event we were in, seems as though that starts when she first appears in battle. So that's good. I mean, honestly, again, 60% might be good enough for, like, Super Battle Road and stuff like that, so I'm going to test it out. Then she reduces damage received by 60% if she gets 6 or more physical key spheres obtained starting from the 7th turn of battle or something like that. So, I mean, what I'm thinking of is that, like, if you're going to use the 50% support Gohan, you know, he can create a lot of physical key spheres, which could potentially make it easier for Kale to get that. But, I mean, that's, you know, past turn 7, like, only the Legendary Goku event or Infinite Dragon Ball History are going to have that. Kale's links are Battlefield Diva, Berserker, the Saiyan Lineage, Warriors of Universe 6, Prepared for Battle, Tournament of Power, Shattering the Limits. So again, 6 out of 7 links are key links, and then her 1 attack link is under 50% HP, and it's very rare. So, I mean, all of her attack is coming from her passive, basically, right? Her 12 key multiplier is 145%, which is good. That's uncommon, again, for just like a banner unit like this. And then last, she's on a couple of different categories here. She's on less categories than she should be, right? I mean, number one, she should probably be on full power. I mean, I understand that, you know, well, okay, I guess it's okay she's not on full power because they specifically say that the controlled Super Saiyan 2 version of Kale that, you know, follows this and fights God Goku is stronger. They do say that. So I guess it's okay she's not on full power, but I mean, dude, look at her. Are you going to tell me she shouldn't be on full power? Like, I don't know. So she's on, again, several category teams. Universal Survival Arc, which is just, like, getting dummy strong now. Like, a very, very powerful category. She's also over here on the Pure Saiyan team. I've already sucked that team off a lot in this video. She's on Universe 6, which is just so crazy now. So many good units came out on this team during this celebration. A lot of power has been added. And then finally, she's on Exploding Rage. This is good that she's on this team because this category, honestly, is a bit more limited than it probably should be. So it is good that we're getting more units at it. Like, this is a category that, like, I don't even consider really that crazy. I'm actually curious here. Let me go... I just want to take a look at this category in my box real quick. Okay, I haven't clicked this one much. This is... Yeah, this is a rare category that I actually don't know. That's it right there. Okay, let's see. Nah, it is pretty good. Yeah, it is. Because you got Tech Broly, LR Rose is there, but Rose needs support. Yeah, so they count, like, Rose using the Scythe is where they put him on Exploding Rage, so AGL Rose is not on here. I guess I'm okay with that decision, honestly. A lot of the Brolys are on here, Beerus's are on here. Kid Gohan is on here, but, like, you know, there's not... Oh, yeah, it's still super... That Super Boo is not on here. It's so dumb. Yeah, he's screaming... So mad, so pissed that he's screaming and breaking dimensions, but no, he doesn't need to. Come on. Is that Exploding Rage? Breaking dimensions with your voice because of how angry and upset you are? No. No, definitely not. So, I don't know. I mean, this is definitely a category that could get more units. Like, I'm looking at it, and it just looks strong off the initial, like, looking at it point, but, like, this team could definitely use some support options. They do have Kabe on here. Namek Goku. I mean, that beer... yeah, I mean, Kabe's on here, but he's not really going to... Maybe if this Goku got, like, a EZA. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Regardless, this Kale is super good, right? Where is she? Up here. Kale is super good. So, thanks, guys, for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.